So welcome back. This is the fourth video for the gas laws unit. This video is going to be really short, dealing with standard conditions. And so standards are typically a set of agreed upon conditions or a set of normal conditions where people typically run many of the experiments that they do. So for gases, standard conditions have a standard temperature, a standard pressure, standard moles, and a standard volume. And so they've chosen, the first three are going to make pretty good sense. For standard moles, it's always going to be 1 mole of gas. That makes pretty much sense. Standard temperature is going to be 0 degrees Celsius or 203 Kelvin. Again, a logical temperature. Pressure, also logical, 1 atm. The volume is where things get crazy. So what scientists did in order to get standard volume is they set the first three conditions and then measured what volume they got. So if I have 1 mole of gas at 273 Kelvin and 1 atmosphere of pressure, the volume of that gas is going to occupy 22.4 liters. That's the number that is not logical and doesn't make sense because that's the number that they determined after they set the other three variables constant. So these 4 variables are what we refer to as standard conditions. 1 mole of any gas at 273 Kelvin and 1 atm will occupy 22.4 liters. Now, pressure and temperature are the most often set of standard conditions, and so sometimes you'll hear it expressed that this experiment is run under STP conditions, or at STP. STP simply stands for standard temperature and pressure. So if you hear of an experiment run at STP, you know that the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, the pressure is 1 atm, and the moles may or may not be 1, but you know what the temperature and the pressure are. Another thing that you are going to hear about, and that's going to come into play a little bit later in the unit, is standard molar volume. Standard molar volume is simply what this is called, the volume of 1 mole of gas at standard conditions. So standard molar volume is 22.4 liters. 1 mole of any gas at STP will occupy 22.4 liters. That's referred to as standard molar volume. Now you've got a problem set that has you use the combined gas law, but adds to it sometimes a mention of standard conditions. So you don't have to use all of the conditions at standard. Maybe you're just at standard temperature, but the pressure and the moles are different. So pay attention to anything that says standard. You know now what those measurements are supposed to be because chances are the problem doesn't give those numerical values to you. But now that you know what they are, you can fill those in the combined gas law. So that's all we've got as far as standard conditions go. So STP, standard temperature and pressure, standard molar volume, 22.4 liters. It's how much 1 mole of gas will occupy at STP. So go ahead and do your next set of problems now.